Hardcore. 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 This video is a Hardcore Gamer for Life production. Hey YouTubers, how's it going? This is Hardcore Gamer for Life, and today I'm going to be bringing you another Black Ops gameplay commentary. This one's going to be a match of Ground War on Villa Team Deathmatch, and I had some requests for Ground War lately, so I decided to hop into that playlist, and this is actually the first full game of Ground War that I hopped into after that. So I'm going to be using my trusty Enfield, set up with the red dot sight and dual mags. I'm using Flak Jacket Pro, Warlord Pro, Tactical Mask Pro, basically the exact same setup as my last video with the Commando, but instead of the Commando I'm using, of course, the Enfield. So if you're interested in the class setup, go ahead and check out the video prior to this, Going Commando with Hardcore Gamer for Life, and I go into a lot of depth on this particular class setup and its benefits. But in this video I'm actually just going to talk about some other stuff. So for starters, went ahead and downloaded the new First Strike map pack as soon as it became available for purchase on the marketplace, and definitely quite happy with that. I went ahead and let my wife have a turn first, watched her play some of the new zombie level Ascension. I like what they've done with that. It's pretty interesting. They've started it out in black and white, and once you restore the power, then that restores the color, so it's nice to see that they're trying some new things with that, trying to keep it interesting. In addition to that, I did watch her play some free-for-alls. She managed to get a round or two on pretty much all the new maps except for Stadium, which she didn't play at all. And then it was time for her to go to work, so I went ahead and played some split screen for a little while because I wasn't uploading that Commando video I put on this morning. And then after that, I went ahead and hopped into combat training with a couple of friends and went through all the maps, just played some quick 5-minute free-for-alls on combat training. Did a couple on each map just to kind of familiarize myself, get the lay of the land. So now here shortly when I go back and play another session, I'm hoping that'll allow me to be more prepared than someone just hopping in and playing a public multiplayer match on these new maps for the first time. So we'll see how that theory works out. I'll definitely let you guys know in my next commentary. So as for you guys, I'm sure a lot of you have had the chance to put the new map pack through its paces. What do you guys think? How do you like them? Me personally, I'll give you my take on all the maps, and I'll start with Stadium. Stadium's a relatively small map, probably roughly the size of Firing Range, I would say. It's laid out quite a bit differently though. Now this map is set in and around a Mideast United States hockey rink, and while I had hopes you'd be able to go out on the ice and fight, that's not the case. They do give you a small area of the bleachers overlooking the ice. In front of that you have the ticket counter with a walkway above that with windows that let out onto both courtyards, and a pathway that lets out onto the plywood walkway above the main courtyard with the fountain. On the one side of that courtyard you have the restrooms, on the other side you have the concession stands, maintenance area, and sort of a little park area behind that, and then all the way behind that in the back you have the main offices, which has a 2-story house with a great sniper roost up top, so this map can really cater to multiple play styles, and I rather like it. So let's move on to Kowloon. That's probably my favorite map of the new map pack. Now this map is set on the rooftops above a Chinese city, and while it's only set in an area about the size of the map Nuketown, don't let that deceive you. This map has more layers than a Mexican bean dip, an onion, and a wedding cake combined. So out of all the new maps, I do believe that one is going to take me the longest to learn every nook and cranny. However, paradoxically, it's actually a very easy map to navigate because they made it so vertical. Basically, if you know your area is on top or on bottom, then you have no problem finding it because all you have to do is go up or go down, respectively. And then add in the zip lines on top of that, and that just puts the cherry on top of my favorite new map in this map pack. So let's go ahead and move on. Now the map Discovery actually takes place in an abandoned Antarctic base, left there by the Nazis after World War II, and like the map Kowloon, this map features some extra interactivity. In Kowloon it's the zip lines. In this map, it's the destructible ice bridges. There's a couple ice bridges across the middle of the level that you can use C4 or RPGs or things like that to actually destroy. Now, obviously, that makes it a little harder to traverse the middle of the map, and in addition to that, of course, if you have an enemy on the bridge, when you happen to destroy that section of it, they're taking the long ride down. So that could be a fun little feature as well. Now this map features loads of long open sightlines with plenty of vantage points to view them from, so I expect to see plenty of great sniper gameplay come off of this map. So let's go ahead and move right on into the final map of this map pack, at least as far as the multiplayer online is concerned, and that is the Berlin Wall. Now for those of you older gamers such as myself, you probably actually remember the Berlin Wall. You probably even might remember the day that it got torn down. Now Treyarch has come in and they've done great justice to this Cold War icon. They've made a great map out of it in the process. Now, unlike in the map Discovery, where pretty much you have to go out in the open to traverse the map, in Berlin Wall you can actually pretty much traverse the entire map through corridors and buildings. So it makes infighting, in addition to sniping, a very viable option. Whereas Discovery, I really think assault rifles and sniper rifles are going to rule on that map for the most part. Oh, and to jump back to the gameplay, I kind of had a funny little WTF moment here. I thought the match was over because I was used to playing regular team death and I saw the score hit 7,500. But of course it's ground war, so I get caught with my pants down. It happens, my last death this game. So let's jump back to the final map, and that's Berlin Wall. Now, while I'd have to call this my least favorite map out of the new maps, it definitely is still a great map, and I like all the new maps. So guys, as I mentioned earlier in this commentary, it would be greatly appreciated if you would take a little time and in the comment section below just leave me a few comments letting me know what you guys think of this map pack, if you think it was worth getting, you know, what your favorite maps are, what your favorite features are, and I'd be very interested to hear those things, and you can be sure that I'll be checking all my comments and replying as well. So I want to go ahead and thank you guys in advance for helping to make this channel a more interactive experience for everyone. So this match is quickly winding to a close, and in recap, my kill streaks were Attack Helicopter, SR-71, and Dogs. My final score in this match is going to end up being 31 kills, 3 deaths, and I'm actually glad I don't get the final kill here, because this guy that does get the final kill probably gets something cooler than I would have gotten with anything in my kit anyhow. So you can watch him use his L96 ACOG and snipe out the final enemy. Guys, as always, thank you so much for viewing my videos. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you like what you see. As you can see, I got the TDM Crusher Challenge this match, which I just signed up for a match and a half before this. And as always, guys, peace out and have a great day.